Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, Bashem Rakak Wadash. My name is Yakabo from Plain Tables Camp of Philly. Now, just followed, making a lot of money off of this this drug. Just listen. I lost a little bit of money, I guess, today, or yesterday. Let's listen to this. It's all about the money. Esau, Edom, Satan cares about the money. All right, it's about power, control. Well, it's about control and money. All right, and those two things correlate with each other. Read my mic.
And then there are shares of Moderna at the same time dropping sharply this morning on disappointing quarterly results and also a weak outlook. I'm going to go straight over to Meg Terrell right now, who joins us on the Squawk Newsline. What are we hearing here, Meg?
Yeah, Andrew, it looks like the company coming up short for the year in terms of its plans for both sales and the number of doses delivered. It's now saying it expects $15 billion to $18 billion in product sales. It had been projecting $20 billion as of last quarter, and it's lowering the number of doses it expects to deliver this year to 700 to 800 million. It had been seeing 800 million to a billion. It's citing things like longer delivery lead times for international shipments, exports that they say will shift some deliveries to early next year, a temporary impact from expanding its fill finish capacity. Essentially, it's bottling and ramping up product release to market. So essentially just sort of manufacturing delays, it seems, are shifting some of these deliveries into early next year. For 2022, they're forecasting $17 billion to $22 billion in sales of the vaccine. The street was looking for about $21.4 billion, so seeing some of these deliveries into early next year. For 2022, they're forecasting $17 billion to $22 billion in sales of the vaccine. The street was looking for about $21.4 billion, so the midpoint coming in lower than that. The call is starting right now, so we'll hear what the company has to say about this. But guys, if you put this kind of in contrast to Pfizer, this massive company that just forecast $36 billion for this year's sales and has capacity of 3 billion doses this year, 4 billion next year, Moderna this is its first product, so it's ramping up, and it has, $15 billion in product sales this year at least, but still seeing these little.
So Pfizer is a bigger company. Pfizer is a bigger company than Moderna. All right. As you can see, the amount of money that's being made at our expense, at our taxpayers' expense. This is not free. All right.
Moderna this is its first product, so it's ramping up, and it has, $15 billion in product sales this year at least, but still seeing these little bumps in the road.
Meg, are you surprised the market's not looking through this a bit?
All right, you get the point. Billions of dollars.
Given what you just said?
Billions of dollars. All right. It's all about money. Let's see. Federal government cuts ties with troubled maker, says Biosolutions, $600 million deal. All right. AstraZeneca, Johnson & Johnson, okay. And they said because of quality concerns. It'd be nice if they say what the quality concerns would actually do to your body when they put it in you. So they have a monopoly on these drug manufacturing. Monopoly is exclusive control of a commodity or service in a particular market, or control that makes possible the manipulation of prices. So basically, when only a few companies or one company has control of something, they can charge whatever they want. But if there's no competition, the price can go up. All right. So they control. Yes, the little hats. All right. And the ones without the little hats control the drug market. These drug companies. All right. No competition. Well, they're evil anyway. They're not just trying to make money. They're evil. Like they practice high level witchcraft. All right. Let's start off with Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2:5 says, Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. But, but he keepeth at home. Who enlargeneth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all peoples. All right. So I'm focusing here on neither keepeth at home. All right. And he, right, the Edomites, the ones that control the drug companies, are evil people. All right. It says, so neither keepeth at home. We look up home. The word there would be la'ah, home, or not home. Right here. It would be la'ah, or la'ah. All right. Home. Yanoah. So not home. Or neither. Neither, no, not home. All right. And when they break the meaning of the words, how it's being used. All right. The definition goes with per context. You would put not there. You would put not home. All right, and that's what it means down here. Not home. He is proud man and does not rest. He does not rest home, but seeketh disturbances and wars. All right, but seeks disturbances and wars. All right, so let's see here. Beauty adorn, but in its context is to dwell, abide, keep at home. All right, to have a habitation. All right, at home. But what the prophecy is that he's not staying at home. So if he's not staying at home, and enjoying the benefits of the land, he actually went to other lands, stole that land, stole the resources off the land, made billions and trillions and trillions of gold and silver worth, or shekels or pounds or whatever measurement you're using, all right, and has power over the whole earth through his military system, all right, because he's proud and he seeks disturbances and wars, all right. And he has a monopoly over these damn drugs. All right, this is 1 Corinthians, because money and power, those two things correlate. Money and power. 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. The reason why Esau is moving is what's for control and money. Control and money. All right. Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many arrows. All right? I'm applying this to Esau, because Esau didn't err from the faith. Esau was never in the faith. The little hats, they were never in the faith. The ones without the little hats, they were never in the faith. All right, so love of money, philogoria, love of money, avarice. I'm saying this right.
Avarice.
Yeah. I don't think this is working today. It's not working. Yeah, avarice. All right, love of money. Love of money. Esau loves money. He loves, and because it's power, because he can control through the money. Esau, he believes he has a God complex. He wants to control everything. He wants to tell people what to do. He wants to invade your privacy. He wants to know everything. All right, and he got that power through consorting with demons and getting a lot of money. Control over lands and resources. All right, manufacturing technology. A lot of inventions were made here in Babylon, America. So that pushed Esau ahead. All right. As it's written, Amalek was the first of the nations, if I'm not mistaken, but his end shall be that he perish forever. All right. Love of money. And what else we have here? Covet, to stretch oneself out in order to touch or on to grasp something, to reach after or desire something, to stretch out. So he stretched out his hands, his power, out beyond his own borders and conquered and stole resources. All right. When they were conquering the other nations in the ancient Roman Empire, they were doing it because of the resources. They weren't doing it for fun. They were doing it because of money. All right. To give oneself up to love money. They want to control over the salt mines, the gold and silver mines, slaves. All right. What's out after? All right. Two more scriptures and we close it out. Proverbs 22:7. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. All right. The borrower is servant to the lender. So where we would be the borrower, because we're under a bunch of contracts. There's a whole, system of knowledge in that contract area. All right. So the rich ruleth over the poor. The rich are the Edomites, right? The little hats and the ones without the little hats. And the borrower is servant to the lender. All right? The Edomites are the lender. And we are the borrowers. All right. He that soweth iniquity shall reap the vanity, and the rod of his anger shall fall. So Esau's sword is not going to slay forever. It's going to come to an end. All right. Moderna. I see how it fell today or yesterday. 5th of November. Remember the 5th of November. The gunpowder plot. So I believe they would try to assassinate King James. They tried to blow up Parliament, kill him and assassinate him and his whole family, but they failed. Guy Fawkes, I believe his name was. And a couple other people, they found him. I believe they hung his ass. I believe that was on November 5th, which is today. Today is November 5th, Friday, November 5th, 2021. So I'm not a stock expert. November 5th, November 5th, got a year, that's why. All right, November 5th, 2020, $71. It was even less, $18 in 2018. All right. That's right when the Wuhan thing happened, I believe, December 2019, or it might have been October, I forget. But it started to spike the next following year. We started coming to a realization that this shit wasn't going to end in February 2020. It started going up. $49 September 10th. Then it just dropped a little bit, but it's still higher than the first spike. I believe right here. Or right here. Yeah. So you can see that. So Esau's all about his money. He's traded on NASDAQ. All right. It's all about money. It's not about, he doesn't care about you. Okay, this is why the Lord going to burn the hell out of this shit. Judgment upon the earth, yes, but mainly in Babylon, America, and other places in the earth. Because earth is still going to be here. It's going to be rejuvenated. But this land is going to be completely erased. Isaiah 24:1, behold, Yahweh maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, and with the servant, as with his master, and with the maid, and with the mistress. So everybody's going to be burnt and destroyed here in Babylon. All right, and wherever those missiles and those angels hit them with fire. All right, as with the buyer, so with the seller, with the lender and the borrower, so with the taker, the usury, him that giveth usury to him. The land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for the Lord hath spoken his word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languageth and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish. All right. So Babylon, America is going to be erased for all its transgressions, all its sins, all its lies. All right. All the poison that's out there that's manufactured. All right. Let's see. Here we go, right there. All right. So Esau has a lot to pay for, and his end is coming soon. All right. Just Israel, make sure you're on the right side and you're not joined with Esau, because when the Lord comes, he's not gonna. It's gonna be the door's gonna be closed. It's gonna be no mercy, no forgiveness. If you're not under the elect, if you don't have your head right, your situation right, when the Lord comes back, you're gonna die the death of the uncircumcised. All right. But the Lord's elect will be saved. All right. But pursuant to Isaiah, the 4th chapter. All right. So I hope you were edified. Shalom to the next lesson.